go!
What is good with you? It is your boy Travis Kinley coming back to you with another one. I am currently sitting at the place where I'm preaching this morning. It is the day to go back to work, and I'm an hour early. I'm in my truck, as you see, and I'm an hour early. I wanted to make sure I've found a place to park, as well as a solid egress plan. And I think I got that. I do have that. But I'm an hour early. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot a video. Shout out to No Hippie. I laughed real good at his video. What did it say? I'm not leaving Prime. That was funny, man. That was funny. And indeed, he addressed a common kind of comment topic, if you will. I don't know if you would call it that. And that comment topic was, why is everybody leaving Prime? Why is everybody leaving Prime? Why is everybody leaving Prime? I'm going to answer that question, as well as why am I leaving Prime? Everybody is leaving Prime for their own different reasons. I really think all of this is just circumstantial. So for those of you who are out there and you're like, why is everybody leaving Prime? I was just thinking about coming. You know, it seemed like everybody's leaving. Excuse me. I think it's all just circumstantial. What I mean is, I think the circumstance is that you have a number of YouTubers that have recently left or announced that they're leaving Prime. I think that's it. I don't think it really has anything to do with any sort of change or anything of that nature. I don't think, I think this has always happened. I just think, you know, the people, I think you're going, you know, there's a period of time right now where a group of YouTubers are specifically leaving. So, you know, you see it, if you will, whereas, you know, usually you don't see it. Nothing crazy has happened at Prime. They're not, you know, governing our trucks any less or anything like that. The trucks are the same. Basically, you know, a lot of policies are, I mean, everything's the same at Prime. There's nothing specifically happening that's causing a number of people to leave. Talked with Trucking with Dom yesterday. He, you know, like, he's leaving just based on what I spoke with him through comments, YouTube comments, but he's leaving for a, you know, just from what I gathered from his video, he's leaving for a completely different reason than why I'm leaving, right? I remember when No Luck Trucking left. I remember what he told everyone on YouTube, and that also is a totally different reason than, you know, the reason I'm leaving. Everybody's reasons are totally different. Johnson's logic, the reason he left, is totally different from the reason I'm leaving. Everybody's reason is totally different. If you watched Hippie's video, I will say I wholeheartedly agree with his video. I don't, and I've said this a number of times on my channel, like that, this is not a new position I'm taking by any means. I don't think people should make moves solely based on money as your motivation. I don't think money should motivate you to do things in life. I mean, that's just how I feel. I don't think money should motivate you to do things. I don't think you should jump to another carrier for money. If I did think that, then I would have jumped to another carrier. There's plenty of other companies that pay more, you know, CPM than Prime as far as when I was a company driver. It's not that I didn't have the opportunity to do so. You know, I mean, me personally, I don't think you should jump to another carrier for money. That's not why I'm leaving. I am leaving so I can go home. If I wanted to put it in as simplistic terms as I possibly could, I'm leaving so I can go home. I really want to be home more. When I first started this journey, I didn't say this on YouTube because, I don't know, I just didn't want it to be said on YouTube. When I first started this journey, my plan was to work at Prime until I was eligible to go to Walmart, and coast the rest of my life away. That was my plan. Well, number one, the reason I chose, coast the rest of my life away at Walmart was because, they're home daily, they're home weekly. They can pass through the house. It's a pretty cushion job. Everybody knows that, right? They start you off with a bomb salary. They give you great benefits, etc., etc. So I was like, that's the plan for me, yo. I'm going to Walmart so I could be home more, right? I was coming out here to obtain a second skill, and then I was gonna go to Walmart so I could be home more. The goal, the motivation, it's always been so I could be home more. That's what it's always been. It's never changed, right? I've changed the tactic of how I planned on getting there, the vision, if you will, but the mission has always been to get home, to get back home. I'm making a sacrifice, but the sacrifice is for an intended mission. When the mission is accomplished, it's time to go back home. That's been my plan all along, okay? People in my life know it, right? This is something me and my wife discussed before I even filled out the application. This is something me and other close friends have discussed. Me and Johnson's Logic, used to talk to Johnson's Logic about it as well. So I'm leaving Prime right now for the same reason. I just want to go home, man. I want to be home. I told my fleet manager this some time ago, weeks ago, month ago or something like that. Told, another in-house person on the same telephone call months ago that I really just miss home. Man, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm more of a homebody or something like that. I don't really know what it is. But I seriously love my family. Maybe everybody feels like this and I just communicate it differently. I really love my family. Dude, I really love my daughters a lot. They mean everything. Right after my wife, they mean everything to me. Right after my wife, they are the most important human beings to me on earth. Nothing matters to me like them. And I want them to have the opportunity to have their dad around more than once a month. The reason I'm not going to Walmart is because I feel like they deserve more, to have their dad around more than just a 34-hour reset weekly. Just not my thing, dude. I'm not saying that's all Walmart does, but what I am saying is that, if you're passing through the house once a week, dude, what are you passing through the house to do? It's a 34, or you're taking a 10. I just want them to have their dad more than that. They're such sweet girls, and I feel like they deserve it. That's what I feel like. I want to be home more. That's why I'm leaving Prime. Has nothing to do with Prime, has nothing to do with my dispatcher, has nothing to do with sales or anything like that. I've been making the money I need to make to take care of my life and, my lifestyle. I don't make as much as other people. Me and a friend of mine compared some numbers, and he made like a considerable amount more than me here at Prime this year. Well, I don't care, man. It's not about that to me, dude. It's about going home. It's about being home. It's about being home with my family, dude. I miss just chilling in the living room with my wife, just chilling, relaxing, watching movies, we have pizza parties at my house, I miss the family pizza parties and just chilling, man, just chilling. I miss riding horses and riding motorcycles with friends and just chilling, man. That's why I'm leaving Prime. That's why this is my last week. My goal has always been to go home. And I figured out either I'm going to have to go to Walmart or a company that's going to seriously provide, because I like my lifestyle and the way everything's set up right now, so I'm trying to keep it that way. Or I would have to find a way, as a lease operator, it's all about expenses and revenue and expenses. I'd have to find a way to reduce expenses as much as I could and increase revenue as much as I could. I'd have to find a way to do that. This should also answer, why have you been teaming and training so much? Why don't you roll solo and just chill? Because I've always had the goal of going back home, man. Yeah, I love to teach and I love to train and all of that stuff. But man, dude, if I could have made the same revenue and rolled solo, I would have been solo this whole time. I would have been solo. Hey, man, I've had a great time having a great time with Taylor, had a great time with everybody who's been on my truck. But come on, man. Who don't want to be solo? Who don't want to be solo? I would have been solo. But I came out here to make a sacrifice so I could go back home. You're going to come out here, well, okay, this is just Travis's opinion, but since I came out here to make a sacrifice, I felt like that sacrifice was deserving of every bit of effort I could put into it. Every single day I wake up, every bit of effort I can put into it, so long as I'm working. So that's why I've been living the way. That's why I've been doing what I've been doing. That's why I've been running like I've been running. Otherwise, I would have been solo. So clearly everybody saw I got a truck in my yard. The purpose of the truck was to reduce expenses as much as possible. Right now I'm paying $1,041 a month for this truck. What does that come out to? Almost $4,200 a month. Excuse me, I think I said a month the first time. I'm paying $1,041 a week for this truck. Comes out to roughly $4,200 a month, roughly. I wanted to reduce that, because if I reduce that, that would reduce the demand on me to work. And if I can reduce the demand on me to work, I can increase my presence in my home. That's why I'm leaving Prime, man. I've really enjoyed it here, man. My fleet managers have been awesome, yeah. Awesome. I told them that too. I've been like, man, dude, y'all took care of me. Y'all, like, yo, my fleet managers have been awesome, dude. They were nothing but respectful. Never been in no argument, all that hollering and name calling, all this other stuff. Never been like that. Never had that relationship with me and my fleet manager, man. I don't know what other people be talking about. I told my fleet manager that, and the in-house person who's on the phone with me told him that over the phone too. Look, man, my fleet manager's off the chain. This has nothing to do with him. I don't know if they be having like any sort of, you know, if your turnover on your fleet's like this, then we need to have a conversation. We don't have that conversation with him, because this don't have nothing to do with him. I could have had any fleet manager at Prime, and it would have been like this. So that's why I'm leaving Prime, man. It has nothing to do with Prime, dude. I'm leaving Prime because I just want to be home with my family, dude. I came out, I made my sacrifice, I achieved the mission that I sought out to achieve, and now I'm going home. And it is what it is. I'm excited. It's my first day back at work right now. I'm about to preach this word, and I'm about to head to an empty trailer that has been assigned for me to pick up. And it's time to get to work, man. The countdown is on. This is the 7th day. Is this the 7th? Yeah, this is like the 7th, 6th or 7th day, depending on when I arrive in Springfield. This is it. The countdown is on. It's crazy, man. Cleaned out my truck. No CB radio in here. No TV in here. No microwave in here. I'm going to have to thug it out. Eating sandwiches. Fruit. Peanuts. I'm going to have to thug it out. No steak this week unless I buy it from somebody else. I personally like to cook my own steak. It's just me, man. You don't go to too many steak houses where the steak's actually better than... If you know how to cook a steak, where it's actually going to be better than yours. Just being real. Just being real here. So, that's it. That's the news, yo. That's why I'm leaving Prime. Has nothing to do with Prime, man. If I was single with no kids, dude, I'd probably be here for a long time. If my kids were grown and out the house, me and my wife would probably be on the truck making videos with y'all. I honestly hope one day that's what it gets to. I hope my journey lasts that long on YouTube, that you watch my kids graduate from high school, go off to college, and then you watch me and my wife just trucking and living and chilling. Yep. All right, so I got to check out. You can rest assured that I will definitely be documenting this. I'm not stopping the YouTube. The only change is the carrier, okay? The carrier in the truck. Nothing else is changing. Travis still Travis. The channel still the channel. You know, nothing else is changing. It's literally just the carrier in the truck. I mean, I mean, in the area I'm finna run in. But look, I'm checking out. I'm excited to give y'all more information, but I'm not trying to throw it in 1 hour-long video. You know, let's chop it up. Let's do like we usually do. Might try the Monday through Friday thing. Might not. I might skip Thursday, just do Friday, something like that. Nevertheless, I got to check out. I got to get in here. You already know what the motto is. Work hard, play hard, sleep hard. Find you somebody to love. I love y'all. And don't forget, it is not about what you believe. It's all about why you believe it. Now live free.